Now I know what you're wondering. Why are you reviewing Rio of all movies? Well, it's because my fiance wanted to watch this movie, and I'm like, why? Why Rio? It's not like an interesting movie, but yeah, we're watching the Bird movie. It's just an advertisement for Brazil. Like, come visit Brazil. That's basically the whole movie. And yeah, there's a bunch of characters trying to have sex with each other. That's the movie. For some reason, was a movie I saw once, and it was in a music class when I was a kid. When did this movie come out? Like 2011 or something like that. I gotta look that crap up. 2011. I was right. It came out 2011. How did I know? And yeah, for some reason, when I was 11, and that's a really ugly character model right there. I saw this in music class, and segmented for some reason. I don't know why they showed this movie. It has really nothing to do with music. You could have watched Fantasia, an anime movie that has to deal with music, actually, like actual orchestral music set to animation. An actual good movie that isn't hard to find because it's everywhere. But no, we saw Rio. So I'm not doing a Blue Sky Studios ranking. I might do the Ice Age movies if I want, but overall I don't really care that much about the studio. I'm only probably gonna do Disney or Pixar, so no tier list for these movies. Maybe in the future, if I happen to see them all, maybe I will. Let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, so this bird got abandoned and picked up by some evil bird smugglers, and now he's in Minnesota for some reason. Minnesota, yeah. Ever been to Minnesota? I haven't.
No Vikings still existed.
They mostly live in Minnesota.
Yeah, I'm sure that joke was originally written in the Japanese version of this movie. Totally. Anyway, why am I talking about Pokemon? Also, this bird here, yeah, this bird, it can't fly. Why can't it fly? Well, it just doesn't have enough space, I guess. I don't really get it. Pet birds can fly. I know that because I have a pet bird. And even though he stays mostly in his cage, he knows how to fly. In fact, it's kind of annoying because he likes to fly to the ceiling fan. I don't have footage of that, so here's a little nice short of him singing a little song for you guys. Isn't he cute? Oh, and in case you're wondering, this is what the bird looks like in real life. And yes, they are extinct in the wild. Wah, wah. Only 177 of these guys still exist. It's a shame, pal. Another fun fact about this movie is that another movie was canceled because of this movie. Pixar's working on this movie called Newt, which had the exact same plot about two extinct newts in this case having to mate for life. I didn't go over the plot in Rio yet, but that's one of the main plot points. And yeah, they're extinct. They gotta save their species. They basically scrapped this movie because it was too similar, and I guess it wasn't that good because honestly, that's not a great plot point, and this is not a good image. Like, what were they thinking? This is a really bad character design. So maybe I'm kind of glad the movie doesn't exist. So these birds shake their ass because that's funny at the Jessie Eisenbird, as someone pointed out. The character's name is Jessie Eisenbird. No, it's Blue. Really creative name, Blue. And this guy has a freak out whenever he sees it, and he smashes his face and he dies, and that's kind of sad. The character dies immediately in the movie. Well, he doesn't die there, but I kind of wish he did. Yeah, in case you didn't notice, there's not a whole lot of music, so I have no idea why they play this at music class at all. And they do that stupid thing, the hand thing, that every character in a movie does that I've never seen in real life once. Maybe it's because I don't have any social interactions, but still, I doubt it happens. Just because I don't have friends doesn't mean I know that doesn't happen. They then travel to Rio de Janeiro, and it's just here's a little tourist attraction. Like, you want to visit this area? Well, yeah, I do, but this movie doesn't really help that case. It looks like a nice place to go, too. But, at the same time, this movie's not really helping its case, because I don't want to see Jessie Eisenbird there, because he's kind of has an annoying voice. Go back to The Social Network. They casted him as Lex Luthor. What an awful casting decision. People actually think Batman v Superman's a good movie? Get the fuck out of here. I'm so glad this movie series franchise is dead. Awful casting decisions and just awful movies in general. Like, what the fuck was this movie? Seriously. Snyder fans, come at me. Also, there's these two annoying birds. One is voiced by will.i.am, from everyone's favorite movie, Garfield. Remember in the Garfield movie when they had the Black Eyed Peas playing and I can't even speak and Garfield was dancing for some reason because, Garfield's known to dance to Black Eyed Peas music. That's so in character. This movie is fucking horrible. So if you're a person of culture, you'll remember that he was voiced the character Moto Moto, the greatest cinematic character of all time. I mean, look at that ass. And saying bye to those characters because they aren't really important at all the plot. They're just funny side characters, in anime movies. We would have that funny side character, because, I don't know. I hate that cliche. I mean, you're going to have a character with a side character, at least have them be interesting or funny. A lot of times they're just like, I guess this is funny, right? They're cool and hip. I don't, they're not. It's lame. It sucks. So he sent the Jessie Eisenbird in here to have sex with another one of his kind. That's quite literally the plot of the movie. They had to repopulate because, they're growing extinct. I mean, you already know the plot. I know I'm describing it to you, but they're like, I don't want to have sex because I'm a scared virgin. I mean, he is a virgin. He's never had sex. Not that that means anything, but, it's something to take note of. And immediately he gets a boner when he sees the bird flap her wings. Like, oh my god, that's so fucking hot. So the birds have sex.
Anyway, and we fucked, and it was awesome.
Oh, that was fast.
Lionel Rich works every time. We should probably give them some privacy.
But unfortunately, during their sex time, they got kidnapped by some evil guys. I don't know what they are, really. This guy and his stupid cronies who suck and are dumb and annoying, and they have a kid, I guess, or something like that. It's not really that fun. But they died, and that's a shame, pal. The movie was over pretty quickly.
Dub, I thought I told you I needed these birds alive.
Every part of
So it turns out there's a bunch of birds being trapped because these guys are exotic bird stealers or something like that, and they sell them somehow, even though they don't have a big operation at all. Like I said, they had to give a fucking little kid to work for them. But he has an evil cockatoo who has an evil song, and he has to sing, or more like kind of rap at you, and it kind of sucks. It's like, it looks as bad as it sounds, which is a shame, because this guy sang the Shiny song in Moana. The birds escape, though, through bird power, because, birds. They then set up some BDSM, because they're really into kinky stuff. Here's one of their things they like to do, which is strangulation. Some people are into it. To be honest, this is one of the most generic drivel animated movies of all time. It's just two characters who are kind of annoying. Like, I kind of like you, even though we're chained together. And I don't like you, even though we're chained together. And the side characters are there, even though they have no reason to be there. Just because they're funny. And, yeah. And I guess they're supposed to get together, they don't like each other. Even though I've been saying the whole review they've been fucking each other. They really haven't been. Now, like, randomly, like, you know what, I kind of like you. I'm going to put my wing around you for some reason, even though my goal is to go back to my owner or something. And the owner is looking for the bird, but it's not really a big subplot. They kind of forget about it. And the villains have to get a float or some other thing that, it doesn't matter. The movie is slow paced at this point. Nothing really interesting happens. It's just kid fluff. We're not talking about that marshmallow spread fluff. We're talking about fluff. Get introduced to the worst character in the movie near the end of the movie, which is a dog named Luis. Now, usually I'm a big dog fan, but this dog is just fucking annoying and screams stupid lines that is supposed to be funny but isn't. And he scares them, but he's not scary, he's just a dumb bulldog. I hate this character. Oh, the characters have a breaking out, even though they really weren't that much together, because the one girl wants to leave. No, it's kind of obvious at the beginning. And he's like, I want to go back to my owner, and I don't like Samba because I'm a jackass, I guess. I don't know, who the fuck cares? This conflict lasts for like 1 fucking minute. I'm not even joking, because if she gets kidnapped immediately, which is pretty fucking hilarious, and the guy's like, I gotta go after her because I got a boner for her. So yeah, the evil cockatoo kidnaps the girl pretty quickly. I'm not even joking, she kind of sucks. Oh, and this is the part in the movie where the music teacher be like, okay, this is where we're stopping the movie for today, and be like, oh shucks, we gotta wait for a fucking week to watch the rest of this amazing masterpiece. Also, the one dude gets a boner when he sees the girl in her skimpy outfit, like, oh my gosh, she's so hot, I'm getting really hard right now. You can't see it, but he has a boner right now. Also, because he sucks, they all get kidnapped because they're really lame. And the guy's like, yeah, we're going to take them because I want to sell birds somehow. I don't know how it's even possible to sell endangered birds, but whatever. But they free all the birds, including a bat, which is there for some reason. And you can guess what type of voice the bat has. If you couldn't guess, it's a Transylvanian accent, because that's funny. And all the birds fly, except for the one bird who can't fly because somehow he doesn't know how to fly. I don't know how that's even possible. Like, if he had a damaged wing, that one might have made sense, but no, he just didn't ever fly for some reason. I not really explain. Like I said, he could still fly inside a house. I have a bird that flies in the house. I don't get it. But he's getting choked to death. But look, unfortunately for the guy villain here, so he doesn't know that that's his fetish. So the birds fall to their deaths because the one bird has a broken wing now. And they're like, well, let's have some sex before we die. And making out like this gives Jessie Eisenbird a boner. And with that boner, he can fly.
Oh, they fly now! They fly now?
I fly now!
Buzz! You're flying! This isn't flying, this is falling with style.
Can fly. Can you fly?
Fly home, buddy. I work alone.
And that's the end of the movie, basically. There's nothing really else that happens here. They have kids, but they don't really explain, like, yeah, the bird decided to stay in Brazil, I guess, and so do the guys and gals and the Bals and the Lows. I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying there. It's all happens off screen, apparently. Like, the guy's like, I like Minnesota. You know what? I'm gonna live here now. Huh? They don't even explain it. They just happens off screen and whatever. They don't even say goodbye or anything. Like, this is it. There's like the owner and Bird like, hey, bye, I guess. Not really, because, I don't know. It's fuck this movie. Also, they sing another song that isn't very good, because what do you expect? It's Blue Sky. It's not Disney. Well, I guess it is Disney now, but uh-oh. They have fucking kids now who look fucking demonic. They just ripped them off from the beginning of the movie. Spoiler alert, those kids look completely different in the next movie. And, yeah, it's fucking disturbing. Just look at these eggheads. Just look at them. A little funny story is that we got to the end of this movie. Unlike the other movie we were watching in music class, Princess and the Frog, which is better. Not really the musical related anyway either, but whatever. That movie we never got to all the way through either. Why the hell were we watching movies in music class? Don't ask me. But whatever. So these little bratty kids, when they came on screen, because it implied they fucked, all the kids went, oh my god, they had sex! Or something like that. I don't even remember what. They just freaked out way too much about it. I remember that very vividly. Don't know why. The part the character goes in your face, and I hate these parts of anime movies. Like, get out of my face, you fucker! And that was Rio, a very forgettable, movie. Animation, okay. Everything's just okay, They fly now. That's it. Do you want to watch Rio? Well, now you can. If I had to give them the option to go to Rio or watch Rio, I'd go to Rio, because it looks pretty cool. But I wouldn't want to watch this again. Sorry, fiance. This is not a very good movie. That's it. Bye-bye.